Welcome to the 11th episode of Arnold's Challenge. Today is Saturday, January 27th, and I am doing this exercise video. Why am I doing this exercise video? Well, the reason why I'm doing it is primarily for myself. It's a blog. It's like a diary, a way for me to keep track of my progress. I guess I do look back at some of the first ones I've done, and I look forward to, at the end of this year or whenever I look or want to monitor what I'm doing, I can look back and say, well, gee, I was at this progress, a year ago or 6 months ago or 3 months ago. This isn't a monetized video. I'm not getting any money from YouTube for it. Maybe at some point in the future a miracle could happen. I could win the lottery and maybe this would get monetized. But the primary purpose of it is really for myself, so that I can keep track of what I'm doing. It's like putting a message in a bottle, a captain's log, start date January 26th, a time capsule. It's just a way for me to keep track of what I'm doing. And Arnold's challenge is very, very specific. We're talking about strength training. Strength training is part of overall wellness. That and cardio and making sure that disease, cancers, all those things are on the umbrella of health and wellness. And so trying to keep a monitoring of it is a really good idea. Now, one of the things that Arnold had talked about was going to a weight gym, not primarily for the weights, but as a way of engaging in with other people, with other bodybuilders in a social framework. And so I said, well, that's a good idea. And I'm very unsocialized where I am because I work virtually at home, and there's very little reason for me to really ever go outside. And so going to a gym was a challenge for me. I said, well, gee, Arnold says, it's good to go to a gym. So I went out to a gym. I started looking at it. And one of the things I noticed, which was very surprising, is that a lot of the gyms that I knew about are closed. Like, for instance, Gold's Gym. I have this article from April 16th, 2020. That's 4 years ago. And in this article, it says, Gold's Gym is shutting down all of its St. Louis locations. The president and CEO says due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the company was forced to close 30 locations, including 10 in St. Louis. That's 10 gyms. He says the company is working to find ways for its St. Louis members to continue their fitness journeys. I love how management always talks about adversity. Well, it's a challenge. It's this. It's a fitness journey. Think of that. You're on a fitness journey and your gym has just been closed. Gold's Gym has nearly 700 locations in 29 countries. So, Gold's Gym. No Gold's Gym. I looked at Planet Fitness. There indeed is a Planet Fitness, and I'll look into that. Many of the Planet Fitness all the Planet Fitness were closed during the pandemic, but they reopened them. What they did at Planet Fitness was in order to keep their membership, they waived the membership fee and they closed the stores. So there were all these people out there on mailing lists who were able to keep their membership but weren't able to go to a gym, but they didn't have to pay the membership fee. So my guess is that COVID really did make a big impact on gyms. And I'm going to, over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to start looking at some of the gyms that are out there and try to figure out, how much involvement I want to do. I do know that, a gym is a vector for getting sick. If you go to a gym, you're going to be interacting with other people, and that's you can get COVID or some other disease. So that's definitely an important thing to think about. So the next thing on the list is doing Arnold's challenge. And so I've got my cat, John the cat. He's chewed this up a little bit, but this is the there's 3 supersets, and it's my barbell cheat sheet or game plan playbook. So here goes. We'll start off with the chest press. Now, here are my adjustable weights. Again, to recap, I've got a total of 30 pounds here, and it seems heavier and heavier every day. These weights seem heavier and heavier, and each of the big weights are 5 pounds, and the little weights are 2.5 pounds. So there's 15 pounds on my right arm, 15 pounds on my left arm. And what I'm going to do first is this chest press. As I've remarked before, when I do the chest press, I really do it on the floor when I'm not taping. But when I'm taping, what I do is I use this chair, and I sort of do a chair chest press. Here goes. 3 sets of 12. So take my glasses off. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's the first set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the second set. That's 12. Take a quick breather, and we'll get on the third set. 1 or 8. Okay, 12. That finishes the chest press, and believe it or not, that chest press is the only exercise in this playbook that is where I'm supine. I'm lying on my back. Okay, so the next one is the row. So it's just a seated row. And let's get the chair pulled up. I'll get some more light in here. It's raining out, and so it's pretty grade A. Just introduce, this is Susie right here, and let's get those weights going. So the seated row is God, that light looks really bad. Let's try to put another light on. Trying to get some ambient lighting in here. Okay, so I put a little bit of light on the side. Seated row, 3 sets of 12. Oh. Okay, here goes. 1, 4, 8, 8. That's the first set. Our first rep. That's 12. Second. Let's do that third. Ten, 11, 12. Okay, that's the seated rows. And that ends the first superset. So it's time to take a break. Take a break for the next superset. Drink a little bit of water. And I'll play some music. Play that in a while. Alright, so I did my rest, so let's start the second superset. So on the agenda, on our playbook, we've got the kickstand, deadlift, and the lunge. Now the 3 sets of each one. They're up like in the 15s or 12 reps, but I'm going to try to do it maybe 10 reps. Maybe I'll go to 11 or 12, I don't know. Alright, so let's do that kickstand first. Again, it's like you're trying to start a lawnmower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. A second. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. Third one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Third one of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so that's the kickstand. Now we'll do the lunges. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. 1, 2, 8, 9, 10. Second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay. So that's it on the second superset. These bolts, they told you they loosen up, so I'll tighten them up. You know, those, I'm working on my form, and one of the things I know I'm supposed to be doing is using my knees more. Use your knees more on the kickstands and the lunges. But, you know, my knees aren't so great. And also, I hurt my left knee. A couple weeks ago, I hurt my left knee on, I slipped on some ice. And I still feel that left knee. And it's been weeks. Okay, so now, we're going to do a rest for a little while. We'll finish up with that third set. So, what should we do on on the rest. Well, let's play some guitar. Okay, so that's a rest right there. Now let's get to that last. This is the third superset. It's the last one. And we'll start off with the goblet squat. So this, we also call that the jumping frog. This is real does a number on your knees. So that's not the best one for me right now, but let's do it. All right, so this is a knee one. And again, I'm working on my form. Apologies to Arnold, dear Arnold. I apologize right now. My form is probably really bad, but I'm working on it. All right, so let's get these 3 sets of 8, and it's just jumping frog or goblet squat. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was the first one. 4, 6, 8, and I think that might be all. I lost track, but I'll do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Alright, so that's the first one. Then we're going to do the pressing. It's called the seated clean and press, 3 sets. I just call this pushing straight up to the sky. That's how I remember it. It's going straight up. So here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The second one. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're done with the exercises. Now, I just want to say one thing, that if I was going to say what's the most difficult exercise for me right now, I would probably say the lunges. That really does a number on my arms. Okay, so this completes Arnold's challenge number 11, and look forward to the next challenge. And remember, if you like this, hit the like button, and if you want to be notified that I come out with another one, hit the subscribe. Again, this isn't monetized. There's no money involved here. I'm mostly doing this for myself. So take care. Have a great weekend.